Hey guys, welcome back. So as I mentioned in my previous video, I have I told you guys that I'll be designing the HTML CSS part, and most of those would be taken from other people's source code. Cause I mean, why design something which you can get it for free? As a developer, always remember, if there's something you can get it without doing the hard work, try to do that. Of course, if you're trying to learn, it's a different case. But if you already know how to design such stuff, if you know how it works, and you already know that there's something, uh, there's some code which you would have to type for 3 to 6 hours, and you could get it for 1 to 2 minutes, in 1 to 2 minutes, then take it up. So, I'll just show you how my page looks. This is my index page. This is pure HTML CSS, and in my previous video I'm sure I have shown you this. I'll show you my about page. This is also pure HTML CSS, and its profile, resume, and contact. Of course I have customized a little, but most of it is the same as the previous code. This is the projects page, which of course we'll be adding right now. This is just random stuff. This is just HTML CSS page. And the blog, for testing purpose, I had already added one sample code, and this is using Django, of course. So in this video I'll be basically showing you about projects and blogs. The footer is HTML CSS, of course, and nothing else. I guess we can start now. So I'll just show you the blog in views.py. Of course you will be creating urls.py, and in the main urls.py you will be saying include the blogs URLs, and in here this is pages, my bad, was blog. Yeah, as you can see, I'll just show you the main one also. So let's check it out. Main one. So as you can see here, I have given path blog. So here I didn't give any path because I don't want it to be like custommatthew.com/blog/blog. It's gonna be custommatthew.com/blog and then empty. And I've given the view list. So let's go to views.py, and here you can see in our views.py we have our this page is my bad. Logs views.py, we have our list function which returns a template blog.html which carries a context which takes from our model blog and all the objects in it. So basically blog.objects.all, and if you want to filter it by something, you just have to say blog.objects.all.filter, and if you want to order by, you just have to say blogs.objects.orderby.filter, ordered by date then filter. I'm not ordering it, we will do it later. For now let's just keep it like that. So I am passed in as post to the context, and we'll just check our HTML file. So this is basically our this one breadcrumb. That's what this is. It's not necessary, it's your wish. And here, as you can see, in a container we are passing all the posts. For post and post, if there are like many one, like 3-4, then it will take the first one, and it will check for user.profile.image.url. We have not created a profile, so we'll do that later. Then the username, that is my name, Mr. Matthew. Then the date, as you can see, is there. Then the title and the summary. So that's how it is. And if for now I've given, if there is pagination, of course we have to mark up and views.py we have to say paginate, we have to define our pagination, but I just added it for now so that we don't have to retype the code. So if there is any pagination, it will automatically detect, that is, if is paginated, then do this. For now it's not paginated, so it won't work. We will just try adding our one more post. We'll say localhost 8000/admin. So let's add one more blog post. Let's call it second. I'll choose a random image. Choose it from downloads. Let's choose this already. Summary post 2. This date is correct. Is published, yes. So I'll save it and we'll reload this. There it is. We have a second post. So of course this will keep on going and going. So we will just define order by. So in our use.py, so blog.objects dot order underscore by, and we'll say list date and filter if is published is equal to true. So let's save it. Now we will just check it out. We'll load it up and we'll change our is published to false. So save it. Now we'll check it out again. You can see the second one goes, so it checks it out. Now as you can see, just bring it back up. Here as you can see it's showing May 12 first, then May 13. This because we are ordering it in ascending order, so for that it's just minus. Now you can see May 13 first, then May 2nd, May 12. So you just have to minus it. If you want it in ascending order, then just remove the minus. So right now we have our views.py working, and let's add a paginator now. Well, okay, so let's add our paginator. For that we have to import our paginator. So we'll say from django.core.paginator import from django.core.paginator import paginator, and we'll paginate it by first we'll check it's working. Let's say paginator is equal to paginator log comma the number of posts by which you want to paginate. If you want to say let's say if you want 6 posts per page, say 6. For now we'll just say 1 because there are 2 posts, so just to see if it's working. And now I'll say page is equal to request dot get page. This basically what this does is it gets the page at which we are standing right now. It's page number 1, page number 1, page number 2, page number 2. So we'll be passing page posts is equal to paginator dot get underscore page we are passing in page post. So we'll just added some changes here. Before it was listing, I made that to post, and before I'll just copy this and show you the changes. Copy. Before it was like this. As you can see, we were using a page is equal to or page dot object. The difference here is that before we were using something that was provided by Django itself. Close it, don't save it. And right now we're using something that we created. Post, it checks if it has another pages, then do it. If not, don't do it. If there's previous, then give the link for previous. If there is no previous, then don't give it, disable it. That's what it says here. If the number of page range, that is if post or number equal to I, then active, else it's not active. And for I in number of pages, it will display the number of pages here, and as the previous one, it just checks for the next page. So you can see we have 1, 2, and it works. So if you check by changing this to 6, we don't have a pagination here. It automatically goes. So basically that's how this works. Now only thing that's left is to configure our projects. So let's get into that. So we have blog done. We also have something called detail view. That is, if I click my second post, it should take me to its detail view. Of course, we'll get into that later, but we'll just define our projects before coming back. So we'll close my blocks. So in views.py, so I'll define my projects. I've already created this. So I'll just import my projects. So from models, so from models import projects, and I'll just pass in my projects is equal to projects dot objects dot all. And as I said, you can pass it in as a context. Basically what this return render accept is 3 parameters. The first one is our request, second one is a template, third one is a dictionary. So we start by this a dictionary. So I'll say so it can be used like this also, or you can say context is equal to a dictionary projects. Either of it works. Save it. So in our let's go to projects.html. So right now, as you can see, I have like 1, 2, 3, a lot. So I'll delete all those unnecessary codes. So from here, I don't want till here. So let's add our projects. So we'll check if there is a project first. So let's say if projects, if there's something, do it. Else I'll display currently there are no projects, please. I just say currently there are no projects, so I'll say h2. You can see we have written currently there are no projects, so we'll just end if. And now just check it out. I should say currently there are no projects. This one also we will edit. This is our paginator. I'll just copy paste our log.html pagination. This is dicto same one. So now let's start our for loop. So for project in projects and my end 4, so percent sorry. So let's just check our projects model. We'll go to our website pages under we have our title, so let's add our title. Then we have our description, so it should be here. Then the image, that should be here. So your background, URL, and this should be our project dot image dot URL. View code, we should have our code URL. So that should work. We'll try adding some projects. So under home projects, add a new project. I'll say title 1 new, so random text. For image I'll choose the body. That's my body. Okay, I'll choose this. So code URL, I'll say Google, https google.com. Save it. Yeah, title 1. As you can see, the image is like what do you say, I think we'll have to reconfigure our background width and I think rather than saying background we'll say cover. Let's see if that works. cover doesn't work. Let's check background size. Auto doesn't seem work. Sick. Let's check cover works. Okay, so cover works. So we have our title. Of course, it's not fully covered. So you can see this is the image. We only have like this part. That's because you just have to download image appropriate for this. And let's see our code. Code works. So we have our projects. So we'll add pagination for this too. So in our used up pages, so I'll say let's copy it from here. So I'll say 1, and we have our page shows. Save it, and currently it only has 1. We'll add 1 more. So for title, I say title 2, some random test, choose image. We'll choose our Audi. We'll give Google itself. It's something wrong with her .html. Yeah, should be projects. Yep, it works. Second title and our first title. Let's say rather than cover we say contain. Let's see how that works. And we don't want repeat, so as you can see, this is because our image is defined like this. So rather than say cover, we'll just say cover. That works better. So we have our title and we have our projects. So I'll end this video now. You guys just have to customize it. I'll customize mine. By the time I'll customize my blog and my projects. So I will say thank you guys for watching. If you liked it, press the like button. and press the subscribe button. Thank you.